making this house first, so we're gonna make Jacob's house.
In my house.
Well, there's enough blocks we can make separate houses if we like. And what color is this?
I've been working in child development for almost 30 years. It keeps me young and it keeps me going, and I just really enjoy the kids. In the urban areas, they need to have a support system that they don't have. They come from a lot of frustrated environments. Families are either working or going to school, and they're usually at minimum wage.
Okay, do it. 1, 2, 3. Good.
I would like every child to be able to learn and be successful emotionally and academically.
First Five's Quality Counts program really focuses on social emotional health and development of young children, because if a young child doesn't feel safe, doesn't feel loved and cared for, they're not going to be able to learn what is being presented to them in the classroom setting. So one of the ways we try to support community is by providing early childhood mental health consultants to early care and education providers to help them think through the behaviors and the challenges, to help them access different resources in the community, which helps build their morale and sustain them to continue to do this really challenging work.
So when I first walked into Miss Robinson's classroom, I was struck by her enthusiasm, her relationship with the children, her eagerness for new curriculum, new ideas. We started meeting together regularly and talking about the strengths and the challenges in the classroom and what it is that the teaching team wanted to work on.
As a teacher, I think the important thing to have the consultants come in is that we need the support. You know, at times it can be very overwhelming. Sometimes you may have 3 or 4 kids in your room who have extra challenges. And we need that support system to help us be able to work with them and also take care of ourselves.
We know that some of the challenging behavior comes from home or things that are going on outside, but a lot of it we try and focus on what's happening in the classroom. So often we see challenging behaviors because kids are unable to express what it is, you know, they're feeling or they want or they need. So a lot of the social emotional learning is really around being able to identify feelings. So that's why we read books.
Tucker can come out of his shell, express his feelings, and think of a solution.
There's pictures, so we are pointing out feelings in ourselves and each other.
She's frustrated. Have you been frustrated before?
There's so much happening in early childhood. The brain is developing at an exponential speed. 90% of brain development happens in the first 5 years of life. So if a child is experiencing a lot of fear, a lot of stress, their brain becomes hardwired to interpret situations as scary and stressful. And so a child who has a safe, loving, nurturing environment can learn to explore and can learn to differentiate between when something is scary and they should back away and when something is safe.
We know that social emotional development is so important because we know that it's the biggest predictor of kids doing well in kindergarten is if they're able to get along with each other and manage the feelings that inevitably come up.
I think that the children are going through so many different things in their life and they're not really being taught how to feel. So I think that's why they act out the way that they do. So when we bring social emotion into the classroom and teach the kids this is how we should behave, this is what we should go through, it's okay to feel this way, as long as they learn how to work through or how to communicate or deal with how I'm feeling, will help them be successful in school. When you're a lifelong learner, you're going to continue to learn no matter what, and you want to take what you learn and be able to spread it, spread the wealth to everybody. And so that is one of the things I like about teaching and learning.